Hi, everyone. I'm Ravi Kapur. Today is April 2nd, 2020. And at the time that we're taping this, the number of people that have tested positive for COVID-19 is now up to 1 million people around the globe, nearly 250,000 in the United States alone. This global pandemic has paralyzed economies worldwide. Trade and commerce has come to a standstill. Millions of people still stand to lose their jobs, their health, and some are unsure about where their next meal is coming from. Humanity is rising to the challenge. Community leaders and organizations are stepping up to bring groceries to the elderly, shelter to the homeless, and food to those in need. One such organization is Akshaya Patra. Dubbed the largest NGO school meal program in the world, Akshaya Patra has served over 3 billion hot school lunches in India, and with the nation on lockdown and schools shut, this NGO is aiding the Indian government in relief efforts of COVID-19. To tell us more about how the community is responding is CEO of Akshaya Patra in the United States, Vandana Tilak.
Thank you, Will, for having me here. Akshaya Patra, as you know, and a lot of people know, we have been around for 20 years and we currently feed 1.8 million children in government schools every single day. And with the COVID situation, of course, things change. And we have closed schools in India 2 weeks early. The government school is closed its schools early. But as we all know, there are people in the daily wagers and the low income level groups that are suffering. And it's not the COVID situation entirely, but the after effects or the side effects, as you might call it, of a pandemic that's global, which is that people around the world who depend on a daily wage, who don't have savings, who don't have other ways to make an income, or don't even have shelter for that matter, migrant workers are suffering. They are suffering from hunger. They don't have shelter. They don't have access to sanitation, hygiene, to direct access to any kind of income, or even the transportation to take them back to their villages. So we have been now feeding migrant workers. We have the experience of feeding large number of people daily. And so we have been feeding about 600,000 meals in the last few days as of March 28th, I think that's the latest number. And we have also been giving out rations. These are a box full of grains and spices and all the things you would need to cook meals for 2 people for 21 days.
What's so staggering about what Akshaya Patra does in India in particular is the scale in which you're making meals for children on a daily basis during the school year to millions of children. So explain how you're transitioning in light of COVID-19.
So in light of this pandemic, what is the biggest hurdle for us is that the food needs to be consumed the same day. Our entire operations is based on the fact that we cook within 6 hours. Our kitchens, 55 of them, cook anywhere between 10,000 to 250,000 meals daily. And the cooking to consumption time is about 6 hours. So what happens now with the COVID crisis is that if these meals are not consumed, there's a lot of wastage, not in the expense, but also the fact that we could have served a lot more people. And keeping in mind that this entire operation has now moved from serving children in school, now the locations have changed. If you do cook 1.8 million meals, where do you go to make sure that they are eaten, how they are distributed, how they are taken, how the people are receiving them, what plates or things they have to eat them. And mainly, more than that, is the safety of our own employees. The safety of 7,000 employees who we are paying daily minimum wages in spite of the pandemic.
Now, how can folks help in your mission? Obviously, there's a lot of folks in America that support your endeavor. You throw these amazing events with thought leaders, a lot of folks from Silicon Valley that work in technology, and I see people all over the country that support you. But obviously, we can't go to you now. We can't go to one of your events. How can folks help your initiative moving forward?
We decided to take the entire gala online. So on May 3rd, we have a gala at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and it is open for anybody who wants to join. On the website, there is a registration page that you can go and access. Ashish Jha, our keynote speaker, who was confirmed way before the pandemic started, is a teacher at the Chan Public Health School at Harvard, and he's the main speaker for the keynote.
Vandana, we always appreciate your time and all the work that you and your team do. It really is astounding. We've been following this nonprofit for so many years, and each year the total goes up, and the money is obviously well spent, well resourced. So we always appreciate your time, and best of luck, and thank you for all that you do.
Thank you, Ravi. Can I also tell what the website is?
Please.
The website is foodforeducation.org, and there are campaigns to pay and give donations to the COVID campaign, as well as registration for the Boston Gala on May 3rd. Please do join us.
Great. Thank you very much, Vandana.